Found a stack of letters in a leather case, tied with a ribbon worn thin with age. My brother's handwriting, crooked and blue. Every page started with "I'm coming home to you." He rode with me when the world turned mean, two black machines and a reckless dream. Then a mountain curve took him in the rain, and I kept those letters like I owned his pain. They were meant for a woman in a town up north, a love he promised he'd come back for. 20 years of silence inside my bag, 20 years riding with a white surrender flag. Letters in the saddlebag, heavy as stone, words from a dead man trying to get home. I rode through thunder, I rode through shame, with a brother's last love calling out my name. Let the high road twist, let the cold wind drag. I can't hide forever behind this black flag. Tonight I'm carrying what I should have had. Those letters in the saddlebag, carry them home, carry them back. No more ghosts in the saddlebag. Small beneath the northern sky, red door faded, roses growing wild. A silver-haired woman answered slow, saw his patch in my hand and already seemed to know. I said he loved you right up to the end. I was his coward, though I called myself friend. She held those letters against her chest, then asked why I made away with nothing left. I said I couldn't face what his leaving meant, so I made your grief my punishment. She said your guilt never kept him near, it only stole the truth from all these years. Letters in the saddlebag, heavy as stone, words from a dead man finally coming home. I rode through thunder, I rode through shame, with a brother's last love carrying his name. Let the high road twist, let the cold wind drag. I laid down the burden inside that bag. Tonight she held what she should have had. Those letters from the saddlebag. One line, then smiled through tears that weren't all mine. Said he wrote that he was done running wild. He wanted a home, maybe someday a child. I looked at the floor with nothing to say. She put his patch in my hand anyway. Said ride with love, not only regret. He ain't done living if you ain't done yet. Empty saddlebag, full heart tonight. One old brother finally made it right. Mountain road open, first dawn clear. I rode with his voice, not only his fear. Letters in the saddlebag, no longer stone, words from a dead man finally home. I rode through thunder, I rode through shame. Now I ride with mercy beside his name. Let the high road twist, let the cold wind drag. No more buried truth in a warm black bag. She got the love that she should have had from the letters in the saddlebag. rusted halo hanging from my mirror. Swing with the miles as the darkness gets near. Pulled it from the wreck where my best friend died. Never told his mother I was on that ride. We were drinking hard, running red line fast, laughing like young fools could outrun the past. Then the headlights spun and the silence came. I crawled from the fire carrying his name. Every night I see that burning steel. Every morning I wake to the weight I feel. I don't wear that halo like a holy man. I wear it so I never forget who I am. Rusted halo, swinging in the wind for the brother I lost in the hell I've been in. I got smoke in my throat, got his blood on my hands, still running from a truth that a man understands. Rusted halo, don't shine for me. I ain't looking for grace, I ain't asking to be free. Just lead this old engine through the cold unknown till I find somewhere to lay these ghosts down. Rusted halo, swinging low. Ride with me wherever I go. I rode past his house at 2:45. Saw the porch light burning where his bike used to be. His little girl was grown by the photographed frame. I parked down the road, too ashamed to say my name. Had a letter in my coat for 17 years, full of sorry words and whiskey stains and tears. But apologies die when they stay in your hand, and a coward on wheels is still a cowardly man. I turned that engine off beneath the rain, walked to that porch with all my blame. No road left to hide on, no lie left to sell, just a rusted piece of heaven from a living man's hell. Rusted halo, swinging in the wind for the brother I lost in the hell I've been in. I got smoke in my throat, got his blood on my hands, still running from a truth that a man understands. Rusted halo, don't shine for me. I ain't looking for grace, I ain't asking to be free. Just lead this old engine through the cold unknown till I find somewhere to lay these ghosts down. Eyes. I couldn't speak, couldn't hide behind lies. I held out the halo, said this was his. She touched that rust like a farewell kiss. She said he loved you, he'd want you alive, not dying 1 mile at a time on that ride. And something broke loose that I buried below when she put that rusted halo back in my palm slow. I can't change that night, can't undo that flame, but I can stop running from my brother's name. One hand on the bars, one prayer in my soul. I ride with the living and honor the gone. Rusted halo, swinging in the wind for the brother I lost in the hell I've been in. I got smoke in my throat, got his blood on my hands, but I'm done being a ghost in a living man's skin. Rusted halo, ride home with me, not for forgiveness, but for memory. Lead this old engine through the breaking dawn. I'll carry his name, but I'll keep riding on. Ride on, ride on. still here, and I'm riding home. Black roses at a roadside cross, for a brother's life and a brother's loss. His helmet hangs on a weathered post, facing the road like a restless ghost. His woman comes every Sunday rain, wipes off the mud from his silver chain. I watch from a distance, too ashamed, 'cause I was the one who started that race. I said, come on, brother, show me a speed. Two drunk fools feeding a young man's need. I made that turn, but it lost control, and every year since then has taken its toll. Black roses at the roadside cross don't cover the truth, don't soften the loss. I hear his engine every time mine roars, hear his last breath behind every door. Let the rain come down, let it wash these stones. I got a living man's skin and a dead man's bones, till I face the ones who paid that cost. I keep bringing black roses to the roadside cross. Black roses, cold rain, one cross, one name. One Sunday morning, she saw me there, old leather jacket, gray in my hair. She didn't scream, didn't turn away, just said, took you long enough to find this place. I dropped my eyes like a guilty boy, said I'd trade my life to give back yours. She said he chose that bike, he chose that run, but you chose to hide from what was done. She handed me clothes and a jar of water, said his cross needs care and so does his daughter. A little girl stood with his chin and a smile, holding black roses all the while. Black roses at the roadside cross don't cover the truth, don't soften the loss. I hear his engine every time mine roars, hear his last breath behind every door. Let the rain come down, let it wash these stones. I got a living man's skin and a dead man's bones, till I help heal what that night took off. I keep bringing black roses to the roadside cross. His daughter said, Mama told me you were his friend. I swallowed hard, said right to the end. She gave me a rose, said you put this down. My knees hit the mud on that sacred ground. I said, brother, I stayed gone too long, turned your memory into everything wrong, but I'll show up now as long as I breathe, for the family you loved and the grace I don't deserve to receive. No more watching from the far dark side, no more and bones, with this girl holding tight as the cold wind talks. We laid fresh black roses at the roadside cross. Black roses falling, rain turning soft. Rest easy, brother, at the roadside cross. Doctor spoke softly in a room painted gray. Said you got some months, maybe less if you ride. I buttoned my jacket, put the papers away. Said I've been dying slow since my brothers died. My bike said waiting in the hospital sun, chrome catching light like a loaded gun. I coughed in my glove, tasted iron and smoke, then kicked that old engine till the silence broke. I got no children waiting at home, no woman's hand to soften my bones, just a list of names and a final ride to visit every grave before I join their side. Bury my boots by the highway, point them west where the wild wind runs. Lay my jacket down in the red dirt, let it fade beneath the burning sun. Don't dress me clean, don't speak me holy. I was rough as the road I chose, just bury my boots by the highway where a restless old rider goes. Ride west, ride slow, lay him down where the wild winds blow. First stop was Danny beneath an oak, left him a lighter and one last smoke. An old Ray Stone on a gravel hill, I said save me a seat, I'm riding still. At sundown I reached where Maria lay, the only good woman I pushed away. Her name on marble made my knees give in. I laid down roses and confessed my sin. I said I loved you though I never stayed. I know that ain't worth the price you paid. The wind moved gently through the cemetery grass, like a hand letting go of the past. Bury my boots by the highway, point them west where the wild wind runs. Lay my jacket down in the red dirt, let it fade beneath the burning sun. Don't dress me clean, don't speak me holy. I was rough as the road I chose, just bury my boots by the highway where a restless old rider goes. My engine quit near an old roadside bar. Funny how mercy knows where you are. The owner came out, said you look unwell. I laughed, friend, I'm almost done. and raising hell. He brought me water, sat by my side, didn't ask the reason for tears in my eyes. I gave him my key, said when my time is through, take her out west, let her see one more view. No fear in my chest, no debt left unpaid. I kissed every ghost that this hard road made. The horizon turned red, the engine sang low, and I felt my whole life say, it's time to go. Bury my boots by the highway, point them west where the wild wind runs. Lay my jacket down in the red dirt, let it warm beneath the setting sun. Don't dress me clean, don't speak me holy, say I rode hard and I love too slow. Just bury my boots by the highway, where this tired old rider goes, right west. Boots in the red dirt, wind in the chrome. Last road behind me, I'm finally home. Flickered in my mirror again, cold rain falling on the outskirts of Glen. Got a leather vest and a face they know, a loaded past and nowhere slow to go. I ain't running from the badge tonight, I'm running from the hunger I learned to fight. That old pack calling from the roadside black, saying once you're ours, you always come back. We used to ride like the law was dust, built our creed on revenge and trust, but loyalty twisted into blood and lies, and I saw too many brothers lose their eyes. There are wolves at the state line calling my name, with the teeth in the night and their hearts in the flame. But I cut off my colors, I buried that sign. I ain't going back to the wolves at the state line. Let the sirens cry, let the OPEC come. I got one road left and I'm gonna run it clean. They can chase my shadow till the stars don't shine. I ain't dying with the wolves at the state line. Wolves howl, state line, ride clean. This time they found me in a bar by the railroad yard. Three old faces wearing vengeance hard, said your brother's blood still owns your hand. There's a traitor breathing in another man's land. I knew that road, knew the end of that ride. A shovel, a gun, and a grave with no sign. My brother died from the life we made. I wouldn't feed his memory another grave. I set my patch on that whiskey bar, said take your war. I carried it far. The room went silent, one bottle broke. I walked through the door in the tire smoke. There are wolves at the state line calling my name, with the teeth in the night and their hearts in the flame. But I cut off my colors, I buried that sign. I ain't going back to the wolves at the like bikes, once my closest friends. The leader said, choose your blood or choose your grave. I saw my brother in the life I couldn't save. I said he was more than the hay we fed, more than another body left for dead. You want my colors, take them tonight, but you don't get my soul and you don't get this life. One engine fired, then another stood down. One by one, patches hit the ground. The night went still, the wind turned clean, like even wolves get tired of bleeding. There were wolves at the state line, calling my name with their teeth in the night and their hearts in the flame. But we cut off our colors, we buried that sign. Ain't no brothers left for the wolves at the state line. Let the sirens fade, let the new dawn come. We got hard roads left, but we gonna run them clean, with the past in the dust and our lives still mine. We rode free from the wolves at the state line. Ride free, ride free. Patches in the dirt, sun starting to shine. No more wolves at the state line. Town under a moon gone red, with my father's curse still loud in my head. He said, boy, that road will take all you want. I laughed through my teeth and I rode along. I had a girl with a cross on a chain, soft blue eyes and a heart without stain. She prayed I'd return before the winter came. I sent back silence and carried the shame. Now every motel room got a Bible drawer. Every page says what I already know. There ain't no mercy in a runaway heart when it leaves good love bleeding in the dark. Saints don't ride this far into the night with whiskey breath and knuckles wide. Saints don't leave their angels crying alone, then chase their shadows down a road of stone. I got no wings, got no shining star, just an engine in the way to who we are. If heaven wants me, it knows where to start. But saints don't ride this far. Ride far, ride hard, no halo, just scars. I met a drifter at a roadside fire, gray beard shaking, eyes still tired. He said, I rode 40 years to outrun my name, but a man ain't free when he drags his chains. He held a letter with an unopened seal, said, from my son, but I don't know how to feel. Then he fed it to the flame with a trembling hand, and I saw my own end in that broken man. I pulled a picture from beneath my coat and found the old address on the back she wrote. Maybe that door closed years before, but I ain't dying without knocking once more. Saints don't ride this far into the night with whiskey breath and knuckles wide. Saints don't leave their angels crying alone, then chase their knows where to start, but saints don't ride this far. Found that house with the porch painted blue, a child's old bicycle, flowers in bloom. A man answered softly, said, "Can I help you, friend?" I saw her through the curtain, then turned again. I didn't knock, didn't call her name. Some apologies only reopen pain. So I left that cross by the mailbox light and whispered, "You deserved a better life." I ain't redeemed, I ain't made clean, but I finally faced what my leaving means. No prayer can change what these hands let fall, but a man can stop running before he loses all. Saints don't ride this far into the night with whiskey breath and knuckles wide. Saints don't leave their angels crying alone and chase their shadows down a road of stone. I got no wings, got no shining star, just an engine and a healing scar. If heaven wants me, it knows where to start, yeah. Saints don't ride this far. No halo, just skies. Crossed by the roadside, dawn in my heart. No saint behind me, just a man making a start. There's a storm rolling hard through the Kansas night, turning fence posts silver in the lightning light. Got a pine wood box strapped down behind, and a dead man's words running through my mind. Killer went quiet in a hospital bed, put his father's watch in my palm and said, "Take me back west where the cottonwoods grow. Don't let them bury me where nobody knows." I said, "Brother, I swear on the miles we crossed, and the machines went still and the room went lost. Now the rain cuts deep and the highway bends, but a promise ain't done till the road finally ends. I got a promise nailed to the storm tonight, a brother riding home in the lightning white. Through the black rain falling and the hard wind torn, I won't leave him alone where his blood wasn't born. Let the thunder speak, let the cold wheels roll. I got his last wish burning holes in my soul, till his mother's hands touch what the road carried on. I got a promise nailed to the storm. Hold on, Wichita was flooding high. State man waving every traveler aside, said, "Turn back, rider, that water will rise." I looked at that box and I heard Caleb's eyes. Found an old farm road through the mud and grain, real wheels sliding in the freezing rain. At a boarded up station my motor went dead. I put my coat across my brother instead. A farmer came out with a lantern flame, saw the wooden box, never asked my name. Pulled out his truck and a rusted chain, said no son should be kept from home by rain. I got a promise nailed to the storm tonight. A brother riding home in the lightning white, through the black rain falling and the hard wind torn. I won't leave him alone where his blood wasn't born. Let the thunder speak, let the cold wheels roll. I got his last wish burning holes in my soul, till his mother's hands touch what the road carried on. I got a promise nailed to the storm. Came pale by a cottonwood field. His mother stood there with a hurt too real. She touched that box, then touched my face. Said he always said you'd find this place. I gave her the watch, she held it tight. Said it stopped at the hour he left this life. Then she looked at my back, at the mud and the scars. Said you brought my boy through the wrath of the dark. We laid him down where the tall grass bends, beside his father and his childhood friends. When the first clear light hit the wetted stone, I heard that storm say, brother, go home. I had a promise nailed to the storm last night. Carried my brother home through the lightning white, through the black rain falling and the hard wind torn. I didn't leave him alone where his blood wasn't born. Let the thunder fade, let the new sun roll. I kept man's. There's a storm rolling hard through the Kansas night, turning fence posts silver in the lightning light. Got a pine wood box strapped down behind, and a dead man's words running through my mind. And Kayla went quiet in her hospital bed, put his father's watch in my palm and said, take me back west where the cottonwoods grow. Don't let them bury me where nobody knows. I said, brother, I swear on the miles we crossed, and the machines went still and the room went lost. Now the rain cuts deep and the highway bends, but a promise ain't done till the road finally ends. I got a promise nailed to the storm tonight. A brother riding home in the lightning white, through the black rain falling and the hard wind torn. I won't leave him alone where his blood wasn't born. Let the thunder speak, let the cold wheels roll. I got his last wish burning holes in my soul, till his mother's hands touch what the road carried on. I got a promise nailed to the storm. Hold on. Wichita was flooding high, state man waving every traveler aside. Said, turn back, rider, that water will rise. I looked at that box and I heard Caleb's eyes. Found an old farm road through the mud and grain, rear wheels sliding in the freezing rain. At a boarded up station, my motor went dead. I put my coat across my brother instead. A farmer came out with a lantern flame, saw the wooden box, never asked my name. Pulled out his truck and a rusted chain, said no son should be kept from home by rain. I got a promise nailed to the storm tonight. A brother riding home in the lightning white, through the black rain falling and the hard wind torn. I won't leave him alone where his blood wasn't born. Let the thunder speak, let the cold wheels roll. I got his last wish burning holes in my soul, till his mother's hands touch what the road carried on. I got a promise nailed to the storm. trail by a cottonwood field. His mother stood there with a hurt too real. She touched that box, then touched my face. Said he always said you'd find this place. I gave her the watch, she held it tight. Said I stopped at the hour he left this life. Then she looked at my back, at the mud and the scars. Said you brought my boy through the wrath of the dark. We laid him down where the tall grass bends, beside his father and his childhood friends. When the first clear light hit the wetted stone, I heard that storm say, brother, go on. I had a promise nailed to the storm last night. Carry my brother home through the lightning white, through the black rain falling and the hard wind torn. I didn't leave him alone where his blood wasn't born. Let the thunder fade, let the new sun roll. I kept man's work and give rest to a soul. With his mother's blessing and his patch riding on, I kept that promise through the storm. Watching the rain, mud on the phone. Rest now, kid, you're finally home. Flickering sign, coffee gone cold at the county line. A waitress wiping down an empty booth said you look like a man still running from truth. I smiled like a fool, left $1 and change. Walked into a wind that remembered my name. My bike coughed smoke like an old man's prayer in the dead road quiet in the midnight air. I spent my young blood working for the night, breaking every good thing tried to make me right. Now the road keeps time with a heart gone cold, and the headlights dig through the stories I told. I'm on the graveyard shift on Highway 6, riding with the ghosts that I never could fix. Got a moon like a bullet and a tank half gone, a soul punching in till the break of dawn. Let the blacktop judge me, let the engine confess. I wear my worst nights underneath this vest, when the whole world sleeps and the lost men exist. I'm on the graveyard shift on Highway 6, night shift, Highway 6. Roll on through the mist. Shop downtown, could fix any motor, never let me down. I stole from his drawer for a bottle one night. He still took my call when I lost that fight. By the time I came back with my head on straight, cancer had written his closing date. He gave me his gloves, said quit wasting your breath, then laughed like a man not afraid of death. I keep those gloves folded under my seat. His grease in the leather, his strength in me. Every time my hands grip the bars too tight, I hear him saying, brother, ride it right. I'm on the graveyard shift on Highway 6, riding with the ghost that I never could fix. Got a moon like a bullet and a tank half gone. soul, punching into the break of dawn. Let the blacktop judge me, let the engine confess. I wear my worst nights underneath this vest, when the whole world sleeps and the lost men exist. I'm on the graveyard shift on Highway 6. At his grave where the mesquite grows, laid down a wrench and a single rose. Said, Ray, I ain't fixed, but I'm trying still. Wind rolled soft over that lonely hill. I ain't worthy of the things you gave, but I won't let your love lie down in that grave. I pulled on your gloves, let the old bike twist, and rode back out on Highway 6. One more mile, one less lie, one less bottle in the dead of night. The dawn ain't mercy, but it gives a man one more chance to do what he can. I'm on the graveyard shift on Highway 6, riding with the ghosts, learning how to live. Got a moon fading out and a tank still strong. My brother in my hands as I roll toward dawn. Let the blacktop witness, let the engine confess. I carry his name underneath this vest, when the morning breaks through the smoke and mist. I'll ride out clean from Highway 6. Ray's old gloves, sun coming through. One more road, I'll ride it true. Shiver on a highway sign, dust on my boots and smoke in my eyes. One hand on the throttle, nowhere left to go. Three of us laughing with the devil back then. I carry two names carved under my skin. The fire still burns when the cold wind blows. The ghost right beside me wherever I go. I poured my mercy in a whiskey glass, watched it burn with the wreckage of the past. The night I asked what I am running from, I opened up the engine and said, run. There ain't no grave on this road for me, no chain on my bones, no key. Ash in my lungs and blood on my chrome, hell in my back, but I'm riding home. Let the black sky fall, let the hard wind roll. I paid for freedom with pieces of my soul. When the last light dies and the cold truth shows, I'll still be riding. There ain't no grave on this road, no grave, no grave on this road. Still riding on. The old brass light lies under my seat. She said these ghosts would pull me below. Some things a broken man cannot let go. keepsake, something I can't replace. Every roadside mirror shows a harder face. A preacher said a lost man ought to kneel. My own church is still on steel. I don't ask heaven to forgive my sins, just open up the midnight and let me in. There ain't no grave on this road for me, no chain on my bones, no key. Ash in my lungs and blood on my chrome, hell in my back, but I'm riding home. Let the black sky fall, let the hard wind roll. I paid for freedom with pieces of my soul. When the last light dies and the cold truth shows, I'll still be riding. There ain't no grave on this road. I never said. I called out the brothers I lost, swore I would carry whatever it cost. I ain't clean, I ain't saved, I ain't the boy my mother once raised. But this stone heart beats beneath my coat, and as long as it beats, I ride through the smoke. If the fire wants me, let it call my name. If the road wants blood, I already paid. If dawn never finds me when the sun turns gold, tell my brothers I never sold my soul. There ain't no grave on this road for me, no chain on my bones, no key. Ash in my lungs and blood on my chrome, hell in my back, but I'm riding home. Let the black sky fall, let the hard wind roll. I paid for freedom with pieces of my soul. When the last light dies and the cold truth shows, I'll still be riding. There ain't no grave on this road, no grave, no grave, no grave on this road. Still riding home. Ash in my lungs, miles left to go, no grave on this road. Rode into Memphis with the river running high, a stolen memory and a storm in my eyes. Beale Street sleeping under blue neon rain, same old corner, still remember my shame. There was a club in an alley where the back doors breathe, where I made one promise I was too weak to keep. A brother named Ellis took a fall meant for me, while I rode out west pretending I was free. He did 8 hard years with his mouth shut tight, never gave my name, never asked me to ride. Now I got his release date burned in my vest, and a dead no highway ever laid to rest. I got a midnight dead in Memphis town, a brother I buried while he still walked around. Got his time on my conscience, got his blood town. Pay it down. Memphis town. No more running. Turn around. I parked by the gate at 9:15. Held his old helmet from another life. When he stepped outside with a gray in his beard, he looked right through me like I wasn't there. I said, Ellis, I know what I stole. He lit up a smoke, said you stole more than roads. My little boy grew while I learned prison walls. My woman quit coming after my 3rd year gone. I reached for the keys to take what is mine. He said, a bike don't replace no lost time. You wanna pay something and stand where I stand and help me remember I still am a man. I got a midnight dead in Memphis town. A brother I buried while he still walked around. Got his time on my conscience, got his blood in my pride. And no more empty road where a coward can hide. Let the river roll black, let the thunder begin. I can't buy back years, but I can face my sin with his cold eyes open and the truth coming down. I pay my midnight debt in Memphis town. Sons apart in the south side of town. We stayed on that sidewalk, couldn't make a sound. I said, nah, brother. He shook his head, said, what does a father say when his boy thought him dead? I said, tell him the truth, don't dress it in gold. Tell him you're sorry and you're trying to hold. That door swung open, a young man stood still and said, Dad. And the whole night healed. I stood in the rain outside their embrace, felt some old iron fall out of place. A dead ain't ended when a man says his name, but tonight I stopped adding more weight to the chain. I had a midnight dead in Memphis town. A brother I buried while he still walked around. Got his years on my conscience, got truth by my side, and I'll spend what remains helping men what I denied. Let the river roll on, let the storm water cleanse. Some debts never vanish, but a man can make amends. When the sunrise broke over that rain-washed ground, I faced my midnight debt in Memphis town. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. Beside, debt still heavy, but no place to hide. There's a 9 cross on the handlebar from a roadside chapel outside Lamar. An old man handed it down to me, said even wolves need something to believe. I laughed back then, put it in my vest beside a flask and a pack of regrets. Now I catch his moonlight every night I ride, like a small piece of mercy I cannot hide. I've been running so long from the man I became, every mile only sharpens the blame. But the wind keeps saying through the engine's roar, you can lose your way and still ride for iron cross on the handlebar. Right through the dark. Holds fast to that iron cross. I met a brother in a border town, leather cut, worn eyes cast down. He had his daughter's name across his arm. Said, I lost my home trying to outrun home. We drank one round for the lies we broke, for the women who waited till the waiting was gone. By morning his bike stood cold in the rain, and another name got added to the pain. I took his patch and I took his word, right for the falling till your last breath burns. No angel came when he hit the ground, so I'll carry his name through every town. Iron cross on the handlebar got me through the black where the lost ones are. I got dirt on my hands, I got sin in my blood, but I ain't laying down in the devil's mud. Let the storm roll in, let the thunder start. I got a cracked old faith and a runaway heart. If redemption lives anywhere this far, it's hanging from an iron cross on a handlebar. Like me, with a mouth full of curses and a past that bleeds. I don't know if the dead can see how the shadows keep riding next to me. But I know this road, I know this ache, I know every promise I was too weak to make. So I grip these bars and I bow my head for the ones still living and the ones lost. On the handlebar got me through the black where the lost ones are. I got dirt on my hands, I got sin in my blood, but I